The big breaking story that we're tracking at this hour is from Bengaluru, where there's been a big breakthrough as far as the Rameshwaram Cafe blast case is concerned. One of the accused has been detained by the NIA. Let's go right across to Pratibha, who has all the details. Pratibha?
Well, in fact, after 13 days when the blast took place at Rameshwaram Cafe in Bengaluru, today we hear that the NIA has detained a person by the name Shabir, who happens to be from Ballary. And what we hear from sources is that he could be a possible accomplice to the suspect, and that is why he will be questioned by the NIA. And possible leads should be expected from this interrogation, is what we hear from the investigative team. And in fact, this 13 days, the NIA has been on its toes, trying to look for CCTV grabs as well as the other footage available in terms of the possible direction in which the suspect could have moved, especially after planting the bag at Rameshwaram Cafe. The initial leads did point to the suspect's movement from Bengaluru to Ballary. And in fact, a lot of them associated with the terror module cases involved in the past, be it the Bengaluru as well as the Coimbatore blast as well as Shimoga. All of them were reinterrogated by the NIA, especially those who were lodged in jail, so that there could be some leads that could, or any kind of breakthrough that could be expected from those interrogations. These are some of the angles that are being explored in detail by the NIA. But in terms of who the suspect could be, there are a lot of speculations that are doing the rounds. But in terms of the lead or the breakthrough in this case would be possible only when the identity of the suspect and the suspect is nabbed.
All right. Also, it's been a long, arduous investigation. This is the first arrest that has, in fact, been made in this case, hasn't it, Pratibha?
That's right. In fact, the NIA had no definite leads as such, because all of them were trying to find out who the suspect could be, because there was no clear CCTV grab that was available in the initial week of the investigation. And mainly a lot of sketches that were drawn from the eyewitness accounts. That was the first lead that the NIA had. And based on all the other CCTV footage that was available, they did get to know that he had actually changed clothes in a number of occasions. And that is how they had to put one and another together, piece them all together to find out who this suspect could really be. Right now, what we hear is that there are several leads. Yes, there is one arrest that has been made now, and the interrogation could lead to some amount of breakthrough that is definitely expected in this particular case, especially after 13 days.
Right. So after 13 days, the first arrest in a certain sense being made, Pratibha, and one is sincerely hoping that this is the sort of breakthrough that the NIA needed in order to be able to further probe. Because like you're saying, there are absolutely no leads. All leads in this case were cold. And this person who has been arrested by the name of Ballary for questioning now is also believed to be possibly an accomplice of the main suspect. So this is the starting point essentially of where they will perhaps be able to now make progress and arrest more people, Pratibha.
That's right. And initially, yes, they did interrogate one other person who happened to be sharing the table at the Rameshwaram Cafe. Apart from that, there were no real leads that were available in terms of the possible, that could lead to the possible identity of the suspect. And we are hoping, and the investigation team is also hoping, that this particular interrogation of the accomplice would lead to some definite leads in this particular case. And also, like I mentioned, the interrogation of the terror suspects who were already nabbed in previous cases, such as the Bengaluru as well as Shimoga, all of them would be pieced together to find out whether there could be any kind of breakthrough that could be expected in this particular case.